Hey guys, it's Kelsey and welcome back to my channel. I have leftover eyebrows on from yesterday and I don't know if I'm going to put anything else on. I just pulled up to the doctor's office. I have my gestational diabetes test today. So I didn't have to fast, but I just didn't eat breakfast because it's 7:45 in the morning. And I'm gonna go to Chick-fil-A after I leave here, so it just works out fine. I just wanted to say something before I go inside. I know that there have been quite a few, that's awesome, go you, go for it, but there have also been a lot of not necessarily the most positive comments towards my birth plan that I shared yesterday. But like I said quite a few times in the video, that's just my ideal plan, and that's still 12 and a half weeks away. I could very well completely change my mind and go to the hospital as soon as I start feeling pain and labor the entire time in the hospital and have drugs. Still not have an epidural though, because I can't. My back is too messed up to have an epidural, okay? It sucks, but my back is too messed up to have an epidural. But, I mean, like, ideal as in, I don't know if it's gonna happen, but in my head, that's what I really would like to happen. But I don't know. I mean, I was talking to my mom about it yesterday, and she had an emergency C-section with my older sister, and then I was a scheduled C-section. And then the sister after me, she absolutely refused to have a C-section again, so she had a natural birth for both of my younger sisters. And even though she had a natural birth, she said that she did have a little bit of pain medicine to get her through the hard part of contractions, and by the time it was closer to transition and it was time to push, everything was worn off and she felt everything. And that's really, I guess that's really my main goal, is to be aware and alert whenever he gets here, because I don't know, it's just so hard to, like, I mean, nothing is set in stone. Nothing is ever set in stone. Anything could go wrong, which I have to, talk about my plan if something goes wrong. But anything could happen. So, I mean, I'm not some crazy gung-ho crunchy person that is absolutely not open to anything changing. I want it to be an experience that I enjoy remembering, if that makes sense. So yeah, there's my little spiel for the morning, and I'm gonna go inside and hopefully not throw up, because I am very hungry. I should have had like an egg or something. God, I'm so hungry. Oh, she's so cute. There's a super pregnant lady that just got out of her car. She's adorable. I love pregnant people. They're my favorite. So I think my face is red because I had the heater on in the car, but I drank that and wow, this is not cute. I drank it in less than like 2 minutes and it really didn't taste that bad, but I have to now leave my sample and then I gotta wait for the doctor. Here's my outfit today, cute-ish, feeling large and in charge. My face is still red. Junk. So, they weighed me and I weighed 175 today, and she's going to check how much I weighed last time so I can see if I did better. And they also did his heartbeat, which was like 136, and measured my fundal height, which was measuring correctly. So now I'm waiting for the doctor and I'm hungry. I don't know why everybody makes that out to be such a terrible thing. Like, what is in my hair? It didn't even taste bad. And the only reason it took me as long as it did to drink it, which it only took me like a minute, is because it was so cold. Because I usually drink like lukewarm water and stuff. But I just got finished. Unfortunately, I won't know my results until tomorrow or possibly Wednesday. But I did talk to him about my birth plan, and he said, no, go for it. We can make that happen. So suck it, because he's in agreement with me. He also did say that if you bring a paper copy, make sure it's less than 1 page. I was like, okay, cool. But I mean, it already is less than 1 page. I just have to. All right, let's see if I can. Thank you, Semi, for going slow so I can pull out. I appreciate it. Thanks, buddy. I am going to freaking Chick-fil-A because I haven't had Chick-fil-A breakfast in 8 million years, and I need it. But I did talk to him about my birth plan, and he said even if I don't want a chance, which it probably wouldn't happen anyways, about, you know, giving birth on the side of the road, he said that whenever I get to the hospital, he's gonna let me do it by myself if I want to do it by myself. He much rather prefers people who have people who want births without interventions, you know, such as Pitocin or drugs or anything. He said basically what we're gonna try and do is not need to be induced. I was like, okay, cool. But he also, I talked to him about my nervousness about an epidural and how my back is so messed up, I don't want to chance permanent damage. And he said that if for some reason I do end up having to have a C-section, that they could do a spinal, and he's confident that they could do that and not screw me up, and because that also is a smaller needle than the epidural. But he is completely on board with me doing it as naturally as I want to, and yeah, so I feel pretty confident about that now. With that being said, and me knowing now that he's very supportive of me, you know, laboring by myself at the hospital, now I'm not as concerned about staying home for so long to do it. But again, we'll see how it happens when it happens. He's not expecting me to have a fast labor because this is my first child, so he's not worried about me having a baby on the side of the road. We'll just say that. But anyways, I'm gonna go get some Chick-fil-A and then go to work. Hopefully tomorrow they'll give me my results. I really hope it passed because I don't want to do the 3-hour. I don't feel sick or anything though. I am just like starving. So we'll see how I feel throughout the day though, because I know some people get sicker, you know, as the day goes on. Did go ahead and make 2 appointments. My 30-week appointment is March the 2nd at 7:45 in the morning, and then I'll have another one, 32-week ultrasound on March the 14th, so he can check the growth and make sure everything is good. But as of right now, he said he is very proud of me and the way that I am preparing. He said to continue to do the yoga and the spinning babies exercises because it can't hurt to try and get the baby in the right position. So yeah, I mean, he said I'm doing good. I feel like I'm doing good. So everything's good. And I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow.